Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. I am late getting started this morning, so there may be some background noise because all my kids are up. But we'll see what we can do. All right, today's topic is going to be promises. But before we begin, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So when the video comes out, you know that it's out and you can jump on it. All right, promises. Have you ever noticed when someone promises you something that usually they don't come through? That's usually a red flag for me when someone says, well, I promise I'll do it. Because people that are going to do something usually don't say, I promise. I can't remember the last time I made a promise because I don't make promises. And the last time I did, it was because someone said, you have to promise me you'll do it. I usually say, I'm either going to do it or not do it. And if I tell you I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Now, there are times when things come up. For example, if you tell someone you're going to be somewhere and you leave with plenty of time and there happens to be an accident, that is unavoidable. Even if you've left early, in case of such a thing, sometimes accidents can take 2 or 3 hours to clear. So that is out of your control. But in general, you understand what I'm talking about is don't make promises you can't keep. Just be a man of your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Now, the reason I thought of this topic today is because on Instagram, as many of you know, so many advertisers or influencers are on there making all these extravagant promises. I'll get you 5 dates in 5 days, or I'll get you coaching clients within 24 hours. We'll have 15 of them. I'll guarantee you this. I'll guarantee you that. There's no easy solutions to any situation that you have. So these people remind me of snake oil salesmen. Now, if you don't know what that is, a long time ago, back in the Western days, here in the U.S., they had these people that went around and sold these potions or these bottles or these cures of, they were called medicines, and they claimed to cure anything from leprosy to the common cold. And they would sell these things, market them, as marketing was back then. And they would make all these claims about what these magic elixirs would do for you. And I see this similar thing on Instagram, and I'm sure it's on other social media too. If a person's making a promise that seems too good to be true or outrageous, more than likely it is. There are no real shortcuts to success. You have to do the work. And if someone does offer you a shortcut to success that actually works, more than likely, if you achieve that success without going through the initiation phase, which is character building, which usually constitutes struggles, tough times, disappointments, disillusionments, etc. If you get that overnight success with these extravagant promises, you will not be able to maintain it because you haven't had the character built up enough to handle the pressures that come with success in whatever endeavor you're aspiring to be involved in. So that's something to keep in mind. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. And that also goes for certain financial investments. They promise you this big return on a small amount investment. That usually doesn't work out too well either. Now, it is possible in the stock market or maybe with Bitcoin to invest a certain amount and get back large amounts fairly quickly. But as you can see, in those types of investments also, it's also very easy to lose a lot of money overnight, as is possible in all investments. But there are certain investments that are more secure than others. Usually the long-term ones that build up slowly over a period of time don't have a tendency to drop rapidly like overnight and leave people bankrupt and broke, although that could happen. So you want to make your investments into solid things that grow slowly over a long period of time. unless you're really a whiz in the stock market, then maybe you can play it like somewhat like gambling. But it's gambling if you, it's only gambling if you're like, I don't know a lot about the stock market. So for me, it would be like gambling. But if you study it and you're very knowledgeable in it, it's more of a, how would I say, less of a risk for you and less of a gamble and more of a calculation, let's say. But I can't get into the stock market because I really don't know anything about it. Very little. So I can't give you advice on that. Find someone else who knows. There's a guy on Modern Life Dating, I think on Fridays. I think no, free consultation Fridays. But anyway, John has a man on there that talks about investments and different things like that. I would recommend you go listen to that if you're interested in learning more about investments. I'm here to talk about human nature. Promises. People who promise, look out for them. I'm telling you. You will find that most of the time they don't keep their promises. Just be a man of your word. That's the most important thing. Okay? So, give me a comment in the comment section. How do you like my new background? Is it good? You like it? I think it's kind of cool. Looks like I'm at the top of a high skyscraper looking out over the city. I'm not sure what city it is, but hey, I like it. Anyway, I got to go. If you'd like to get my help personally, you can contact me through my website, marksinspiration.com, or I'll leave my email in the comment section. Leave a comment. If you'd like me to speak on something, let me know. I'd be glad to do that. And thank you to my 1,354 subscribers, which is rising slowly but steadily. I appreciate you, and I hope that you are getting value out of what I'm giving to you. And if you feel that it's valuable to you and you'd like to donate, hit the PayPal button or the Cash App and leave a donation of what you feel the video's value is to you. And if not, come on back tomorrow. We'll have some more for you. Take care, and I'll see you later.